Hello, everybody. Welcome back to ONOG Hearthstone Summer Circuit, sponsored by GEICO and hosted by me, Nimsh, and my co-host Hyped. We had a lot of fun. We had a very long first series, but really exciting. All coming down to that one brawl, but we had, wow,
Two
like
brawls.
two brawls, actually, yeah. And the second brawl never came, right?
The one brawl and then the lack of brawl. So
That's true. That's true. And right now we are going to have a second semifinal in our EU qualifier. Micropengu versus Shoop. And what do we know about those guys?
all right. Well, Shoop is actually from the U.S. So like we said, you can play in both the EU and the U.S. Qualifiers, but you only get points for one. And so Shoop is from the United States. He's a chess player who earned the title expert. I don't know what that means, but it sounds impressive. He's also
Seems
from
pretty good.
Team. That seems pretty good. Yeah, he's also from Team Vicious Syndicate or VS, and you might have heard of them recently because their player WW Los was in the ESL finals this weekend. It's pretty cool to see two players doing well recently. And you were kind of looking at some of his other something about Dungeons and Dragons. You were impressed by?
Yeah, so we asked our players the question, what's the nerdiest thing you've done? And he said that he did a philosophy-based spin-off of Dungeons and Dragons, and I don't even know what that means. I know Dungeons and Dragons. I played Dungeons and Dragons, so I believe he did his own version of an RPG where you can role play philosophers. I think like Forsen would be into this, but
Oh, definitely. Yeah,
that was pretty nerdy.
sounds right up Forsen's alley.
He's also like he owns the world's cutest tree frog.
It's very impressive if he's being truthful.
Yeah. But on the other hand, we have Micropengu, who is from Czech Republic, and he said that his creativity is an absolute zero level. He is on hangover, and he can't manage to play more than 5 games at once. A very interesting personality. Yeah. Apparently, he looks like Steven Seagal, and he can be sometimes even saltier than Reynard. That's pretty impressive.
A lot of people make that claim. We'll see if you can back it up, though.
Yeah. All right. So looking at their lineups, we see double Paladin. What is this? What are we looking at?
Well, he said he lacks his creativity is on a 0 level, so he probably just copied the other guy's lineup, right? Unfortunately, it looks like he has a warrior instead of druid, though. But what's the least creative paladin deck? Is it aggro paladin or is it standard, some sort of standard mid-range paladin?
Well, I would say that the least creative will be the standard mid-range with one defender Vargas. That's the most popular list. But on the other hand, the easiest to play might be the aggro one, with Argent Squires being buffed and the Divine Favor. So, might be aggro paladin then.
Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see either. Well, they both have paladin, so maybe we'll see one of each. They both have warlock. Maybe we'll see one of each of those. And then warrior versus paladin, probably Grim Patron, right?
Yeah. And Patron is pretty good versus Paladin. So I would give an edge to Patron. And there's a definitely. So like looking at those lineups, if this warrior is a Green Patron warrior, then it has a good matchup versus Druid. It has a good matchup versus Paladin. Definitely can win there. Paladin will have a 50-50 chance in the mirror. Then it's good versus Druid, I'd say. It's awkward versus Warlock. And with Warlock, I think it's fine versus most of those decks. So definitely giving an edge to Micropengu here.
Okay, but did you take into account that he is hungover? Or is that's him, right? That's Micropengu?
Yeah, it is. You're right. But then again, if he plays on a hangover most of the time, he is definitely used to that.
Okay,
And
that's a fair point.
and also, like if he's listening to the Titanic theme right now, he might be having an edge because this is the song he really likes. Just a small thing there.
Okay, well, I'm gonna say the hungover part's gonna hurt him, so I'm gonna give the edge to Shoop. Slight
Okay.
edge to Shoop.
Just rooting for your NA guy. I'm rooting for the Europe
that.
brother. All right, and I want to use this opportunity to also remind our viewers that you can get something out of this tournament as well, other than obviously great entertainment that we provide to you. You can try to get a PC, a pretty good PC, great stats, a TSM branded PC, sponsored by GEICO, our main sponsor, an insurance company. You can just go to the geico.onog.gg site, and then just enter the giveaway. Give yourself a chance. Pretty good stats, definitely worth trying. But I think our players are ready, so we can jump into the game. Let's see what they took for the first game of this exciting match. This is obviously Conquest Best of 5, so whichever deck wins is eliminated. You have to win 3 times.
Another thing to mention too is Micropengu did say that Nefarian is his favorite card because it gives you the chance, it gives you 100% chance to win the game instantly. So I would like to see that in all of his decks, if that's what he believes.
It worked for Reynard, saying that Unstable Portal is one of those cards, right? He
That's
got
true,
to the finals. Yeah,
you got a Corcoran.
Definitely right.
Yeah, the quote is, "My favorite card is Nefarian since it instant wins me the game 100% of times." How can you argue with that?
That's what he said. All right, so Paladin versus Druids. Micropengu going with Paladin versus Shoop's Druid. And I would have to favor Micropengu, especially seeing the True Silver and Master there.
So yeah, it's looking like a pretty standard list, like you mentioned. We do have the Wild Growth for the Druid, which is, you know, the best card in most matchups, especially Paladin matchup.
And also, like, he lacks Swipe at this moment. Like, Wild Growth is amazing, obviously, and he has Ancient of Lore, which is also important, but then he is lacking Swipe. So if Micropengu goes for a very fast opening with that Master for Battle on 3, trying to get a Quartermaster on 4 with the coin, that might hurt Shoop. But then again, like, some players, they are afraid of Swipe and they are not going for it.
Yeah, I think with that hand though, I think you might as well just do it. If it doesn't work out, you can play the Shredder, and if it does, you get the coin Quartermaster into Quartermaster again. Have you ever double buffed your muster guys, like back to back like that?
Yeah.
Has it ever worked out?
If that works out, you just win the game right there. So I think going into a Dude this turn was a correct choice. You just want to Master next and hope there is no Swipe. And if there is no Swipe, you're in such a great position.
Yeah, I wonder if Shoop will Wrath Hero Power if he sees the muster.
Does it telegraph the Quartermaster that much? Well, you know it might be coming because there is a coin.
Yeah, it's mostly just the... I don't know, though. I don't think you can pass up the Belcher, because, I mean, say you do Wrath Hero Power, you could just muster again. It's like the Nightmare scenario.
True.
Yeah, I think it's going to come out of this top deck if it's Wrath or not. It isn't. So let's see how afraid he is of Muster. Or it's not just being afraid of Muster, though, because it's like, can I win if I just Wrath Hero Power, though? Because as we can see, Micropengu does have a nice 4-drop in Shredder.
There is one merit to Wrathing, because you not only play around Quartermaster, you also get a card, so you make Thorisan a bit stronger. You will be able to cycle Wrath and draw something else, then you draw at the start of your turn, so Thorisan might be amazing there.
That's true. It's really debating it. It's pretty tough.
If you go for a Belcher, and there is a Quartermaster, in fact, Belcher will... It's like similar effect, because you leave the free 2 on board. Like, Belcher is going to die. Yeah. It's
pretty reasonable. So you have a 3-2 and then a 2-5. I think as the Druid, I usually I'd go for the Belcher here, but as you were saying, it's not that good anyways.
It's also like the thing that if you play the Belcher, if there is no Quartermaster, the Belcher is much better than just Wrath Hero Power.
Definitely. And like you said, it's not that much worse if he does have the Quartermaster.
Exactly. Alright, so now you see the Belcher, and you know that you are able to clear it with the Quartermaster, and you will have a 3-2 on board. You can Quartermaster again, get it into the 5-4, have the 2-5 on board. So I think you still do it, definitely. The question is, do you attack now?
Interesting.
Yeah, he passed. And I like it, because it's just giving him a chance to Quartermaster again. So hopefully... Or do I really like it? I don't like it that much. I think it's too cute, actually.
Yeah, I like the idea of it, but as we see, Shoop has the perfect answer in Emperor Innervate Wrath, right? It's pretty good. pretty good. He can't even get through to the Emperor if he even with the second quartermaster because they'll only buff one guy. Yeah, this is too perfect for Shoop, but I did like the idea.
He might be forced to just Consecration here to get rid of both.
Yeah, so that would actually let him push through.
But then there's double Ancient of Lore, so even if it sees that Shoop doesn't have that many cards in his hand, he has a lot of potential. Is there anything else that's possible here other than Consecration? You definitely want to kill Tori-san. You cannot afford to get a dwarf to live.
Maybe though, he only has 3 cards in hand, so he's like only discounting 3 cards, and you're giving up a full turn kind of with your Consecrate. He was touching the Quartermaster. I guess if you Quartermaster, you trade your first... Oh, okay, he's going with Consecrate. He's afraid of the Emperor. Used to make sense. The double combo is really scary.
If you Quartermaster, you're not able to get to Tori-san because of the one.
You just ignore it.
You're pretty sad that you lost your dudes that got buffed, but then again, like, you are the one with the minion board. You still have the True Silver, you have the good follow-up.
Oh man, not happy to see that lore. You can see it in his face, in his expression.
Yeah, definitely. So here, your mana is a bit awkward. Normally you just Aldor and then True Silver to kill it.
Yeah.
Can you ignore it for now and just go? No, I don't think. Like, even if you go for face, it doesn't do much. I was thinking about playing Pilot the Shredder because it's the best card you have in your hand.
Yeah, and then setting up the 1/1 to hopefully True Silver later. I think you just True Silver it. I mean, is that 2/4 really going to do anything? If you True Silver right now, then you get an Aldor Shredder next turn, which should be really strong. You'll get an Aldor Shredder True Silver swing next turn, which should be pretty strong. It should deal with everything. But it goes with your play.
I like it, definitely.
Okay.
This seemed like a play because you want to have the Pilot Shredder as soon as possible on board, but then again, I liked your play much better with the True Silver follow-up Pilot Shredder Aldor. And then there is another lore. And full hand, just like that.
Yeah, looks like he is going to get a good Aldor True Silver turn though. So the lore actually, I mean, the cards are great, but actually in terms of the board, kind of hurt him. Because now he's going to be able to deal with this pretty easily.
That's true. Yeah, but the True Silver Aldor, you still can't kill everything here.
Yeah, you just leave up. I guess you don't have to choose Silver if you're willing to give up your Shredder.
I think True Silver is fine. You just True Silver the 5/3
okay.
and Aldor the 5/5 and go face with the Shredder. Because it's like the times for the Ascension of Lore are over anyway. It's just the 1/5 is not going to do much. It's going to turn into an ultimate Dude Slayer, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But then you can finish it whenever you want.
Micropengu has a lot of damage. Usually when you're trying to like... You're thinking how much damage a Druid has, you're not thinking of like, oh, he had both True Silvers and the Consecration too. So if you add this up, so the Shredder's going to swing here. And then that's 12, 13, 14 damage kind of from hand with the 2 True Silvers and the Consecrate. And then if any of those creatures hit, that's almost lethal. If both of them hit, I mean not lethal, but you know, enough damage to kill him over 3 more turns. Okay, 3 more turns as well.
A Shade pickup for Shoop. He might go for it because he's seen 1 Consecration already. And Shade would be nice because you want to set up the double Savager board so that you can win in 1 turn. But then what else do you do then? You can silence your 5/5 to be able to attack with it. Maybe
I don't think he's too afraid of Tyrion at this point. If he had 2, he would probably do it, but with 1, he's probably afraid of Tyrion. So if he shades, he knows the consecration is a thing. So he's thinking if he can taunt with the Druid of the Claw, but then he's still pretty open to consecrate. So he'll probably go with maybe some swipes to try to clean up a little bit.
Yeah, I'm thinking, is there any good way to swipe here?
Yeah, so maybe swipe hero power if you can. Okay, no, he's gonna double swipe.
Oh man, but the rope is running. Okay, so he
Okay.
just goes for the taunt.
It's kind of
Another
awkward
outdoor.
for him to get through this. Um,
Well, he can go with Consecration, True Silver Attack, and just continue building up his board. Go for face. Oh, before mana, he will have 4 left, so he can basically play Aldor. Aldor on the 4/6, Consecrate, attack the 1/4 with the weapon, attack phase. That's 6 damage on phase, 13. You have 2 minions still, unopposed, and a True Silver in your hand.
I'm trying to think if I like the antique heal bot this turn. Just get it on the board, pay with the mana. You're kind of losing some heal, but it seems all right. Outdoor heal bot, just because you're pretty close to killing him, and then that way you save the. You get another
Consecration.
creature on the board. You get another 3/3 on the board, and then you I don't want to say save the consecration for damage, but more for like save the consecration for like surprise damage with this True Silver
Yeah,
Stones.
yeah, for the burst.
It looks like he's choosing between those two. Yeah, he's like, do I want to consecrate or do I want to heal bot? Goes with the consecrate.
Oh, do you like Zombie Chow, by the way, this turn as
Oh.
well?
I think he has. I'm not sure because he's like trying to burst. I thought he was trying to burst him down, but I guess he's not trying. Yeah, he wasn't trying to fully control the board. All right, but I guess okay.
Yeah, it's kind of like a board control play, but I'm not sure if Zombie Chow was right here. I think it's fine. Like, he's still far enough from killing.
Yeah, he has
Shoop.
lethal with no hero power, but I think Shoop realizes how low he is. He's probably gonna try to kill the zombie chow now.
So what can you do here? You can swipe the Zombie Chow, or do you?
Yeah, so he saw the consecrate, so he's like really wants to get the double shade down this turn. So he probably just wants to swipe. He doesn't want a hero power, so probably just. But yeah, the swiping the zombie chow feels really wasteful. I think you have to swipe the shredder and then hero power. Oh. Okay, I guess this makes sense. That makes sense. Okay.
Alright, it was gonna be as a free 2, so it's some damage, but then you are pretty safe, and with double shade. You've seen most of the burst in Paladin, and as you said, like, there's not much burst overall. Always Zombie Chow is just terrible here.
Yeah, because he's gonna get out of combo range, but those shades are just gonna keep growing because he has no consecrate. Alright, so 6, 10, 14. He's 4 off of killing him over 2 turns. Plus there's gonna be a hero power. So I don't know how he kills them now. I think Shoop just wins. Because all these cards are very weak, right? So Micropengu is just gonna fall behind it behind.
By the way, I think the Druid of the Claw is actually lethal. If he gets rid of the Claw charge form, that will be enough to win. Yeah, definitely. Because right
Oh,
now
yeah.
with double Savager is what, like 12 plus 6? That's 18 points of damage right now on board with Savagers.
Yeah, it's interesting. So the Druid of the Claw is more damage than Force of Nature pickup because you can afford
Yeah.
both the Savage Ores. Yeah, I don't. Micropengu's gonna have a hard time winning.
Yeah, he doesn't have anything, and if Shoop just controls his board, now he
Oh,
can
but
use whatever he wants.
actually, okay, maybe he's in a better spot than I thought because I think he'll be a little scared to use both those keepers. But I guess if you double keeper, you can probably just Savage Roar through a Tyrion anyways at this point
Yeah.
with so many creatures on the board. So yeah, okay, he does both.
Well, you have to give yourself a chance. It's not like you're going to draw into any more cards. You've seen double lore, you've used double lore.
That's true.
Just you hope there is no Tyrion. And Micropengu really wants that Tyrion now.
Oh,
He doesn't get it.
Yeah, Shoop actually he doubled Lord like you mentioned, but look at his deck. He's still got quite a few cards, at least like 12. So
I guess at this point you just dude up Quartermaster, shielded mini bots, and go for face with the weapon to put some pressure and try to fight for it, and
Yeah,
try to
but
get that
he's at
turn.
a he has no more reach though, so going to the face with the True Silver doesn't
Doesn't
actually
make
do
much sense.
much.
Yeah.
But he
Can
can
kill the
hold it,
2/4.
but I'm pretty sure he has to throw it into one of the 2/4s just because Savage Roar.
If he's thinking about combo plus those minions, that will be 14 points of damage with the shade
6 for
that's
the
20.
shades, that's 20, yeah.
Yeah, you have to kill
24,
one of these guys.
28.
And so late in the game after double or, it's a huge possibility that combo is there somewhere. So just doing quick math and you just have to attack into 2/4. Especially because it also saves your minions and maybe forces a shade trade.
Yeah, it's interesting that Shoop is 5 HP out of range. And is their card probably because of that zombie chow healed him for 5. If he didn't zombie chow, he might have had lethal right here.
Alright, he
Oh,
actually
so he
went
goes
for
for
face.
face. Interesting.
It's probably because he was really going for face like all this time, even though it's not the best play. It's just in the back of his mind, he's like he wants to be the one pressuring and forcing his opponents to trade. So right
So
now,
what
how
kind of
much
damage
damage
is
is
there?
it? 16 plus 4, 20, 24, 25.
I don't know. I'm trying to think if there's anything that Micropengu can draw to kill him. So his burn is one more consecrate, a mustard that does 1 damage. That's it, right? Argus does 2, maybe.
Yeah.
Uh,
Tyrion is nice as well.
yeah, Tyrion is great. Okay, yeah, Tyrion's the best draw.
Tyrion
Doctor
is the best draw.
Boom. Obviously,
Lay on
big game
hands
hunter,
doesn't
but
do much.
okay.
Equality doesn't do much. What about a coghammer? A ninja coghammer?
Ninja Coghammer. I don't know if he could fit that. He's got the double quartermaster going. Yeah. Okay. Forced to trade a little bit, a lot of it.
So he needs 4 points of damage somehow. We know the double True Silver is out of the way. Shoop is going all in, just preparing this for final turn. Dr.
Okay, so
Boom,
Doctor Boom.
it's not going to do it. Like, you can only kill the shade, let's say, and then
Yeah, you
there
still
should be
kill the
none.
shade for sure. Um,
Come on,
and
there's
then that's
20 damage from
28.
Savage.
Yeah. Yeah, it's lethal.
20, 23 points of damage if you kill the shade.
Alright.
Well, 33, right? Yeah, 33.
Yeah. There's no way to pop the shredder too to look for something.
Alright, so it seems like Shoop is going to charge his laser, Shoop da Whoop, and win the first game, Druid versus Paladin. They
Yep,
lock
yep. It used to be a pretty bad matchup for the Druid, but he picked up the Emperor into the double lore, and then Micropingo went for the burst plan. He couldn't quite kill him in time.
this sometimes happens with Paladin. Like the strategy was good. Like he was trying to get there to deal that damage, but he didn't get Tyrion in time. Also, Shoop was able to recover with the minions with double lore. Even though he didn't heal, he drew into enough cards to be able to set up the board to protect himself. Pretty good decisions, putting him in the situation where he can just double Savage Roar for the win, dealing with a 32 points of damage.
Something like that.
All right.
21 plus 12. 33, yeah.
Pretty exciting game. And I want to use this opportunity also to remind everyone, what are we watching? We are watching ONOG Hearthstone Summer Circuit, sponsored by GEICO. This is the top 4 of the European qualifier, the Open qualifier that was on Saturday. We're going to have more qualifiers like that. I believe we have an NA qualifier tomorrow. Those players are actually playing for the prizes already. So it's not only the invite, they are playing for the following prizes. The first place is going to get 10 GEICO points, 10 Hearthstone World Championship points, and $125. Then we have $75, $50 for the following places. We have more GEICO points and more World Championship points, which is amazing because everybody knows World Championship points. Everybody wants them. You want to have you need at least one to be able to play in the last chance qualifier. But overall, they are really hard to get. Like you have to be top 100 in your region to actually
Yeah.
get some. That's really tough. And we also have GEICO points, which are amazing in themselves as well, because you accumulate them while playing in our qualifiers. We'll have 16 qualifiers total. That's when you win the qualifier, you qualify for the feature tournaments. And feature tournament is 8-man tournament with amazing prizes as well. Four qualifier winners get 4 spots in the 8-man qualifier. 2 people are invited, and 2 people get invites from the GEICO points. So you definitely want to play in all those qualifiers and get as many points as possible, the GEICO points, to get that invite. And also we are giving away a PC, a great PC, great stats, TSN branded, at the site geico.onog.gg. Go there, check it out, get your PC, enter into giveaway. And that's that. Hyped. How are you looking with the decks now?
Okay, so yeah, like I said, they have pretty similar lineups except for the Druid and the Warrior. So the Druid's knocked out. So maybe if Shoop can knock out the Warrior, which should be pretty easy with Paladin and I'm guessing Handlock. But I mean, Zoo vs. Warrior's gotten a lot better as well. And then we could see a true mirror between the Warlock and the Paladin. But yeah, if you're down the first game, you already hurt your chances to win a lot. You know, he has to win 3 versus 2. But yeah, it's pretty hard to analyze because it's so similar. They both have Warlock Paladin. We don't know what kind of Warlock, so it's just the Warrior that Micropengu gets a free chance with. But like we said, it's not really valuable. The Warrior you might have trouble getting a win against a Paladin and a Warlock.
Yeah, that's definitely true. On the other hand, do you really think like Green Patron Warrior is going to have trouble versus Paladin?
Well, I remember when that matchup first came out, and everyone just said, "Oh yeah, Paladin's free win," because you just Grim Patron and their dudes. But some Paladin players have been telling me that it's not that bad once you know about the deck. But I still think it's a pretty bad matchup.
All right. Game number 2 is going to start. Paladin versus Demon Lock. Or is it Demon Zoo?
Okay, so that's good news for. Oh wait. Okay, so it's Micropengu that has the Demon Zoo.
Yeah, so they switch. Now this time Shoop is going to play Paladin and show what cards is he running. There is Azure Drake. Is there a remote chance this is actually Dragon Paladin?
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
That'd be really cool. And well, it would be cool to see, but isn't normal Paladin a great deck against Zoo? So the fact that this is Dragon might hurt him quite a bit.
From my experience, it is okay, but you definitely want Consecration. Like if you miss on Consecration, and if you actually have this hand like Shoop, you might be in big trouble. Like if you don't get the Zombie Chows, you don't get the Shielded Minibot, you might be the one very passive and end up losing before you even just play your good cards.
Yeah, he missed basically everything. Zombie Chow, Minibot, Muster, and Consecrate, and True Silver are like the big ones, and he has none of those.
Yeah,
it's looking really bad.
Really passive. It seems like he has no ways to clear the board. He has an Aldor though, so he will be fighting. But it's like a minion fight. So it will really depend what Micropengu will have, how much pressure he will be able to apply here. No Implosion for him. He has double power, which is not doing much now.
Yeah, Sylvanas will be pretty key. On the other hand, we have the Power Void Terror combo, potentially, from Micropengu.
Do you think he should use it this turn?
It's kind of awkward, because he has the Void Caller, but it's his only demon, but you don't really want to pull it out, but it's better than pulling nothing out. It's kind of interesting. Yeah, it looks like he's going to go for it.
Another possible play was just life tap and maybe play Direwolf Alpha, trade Abusive Surgeon into the free and go face with the Juggler. But then I can understand also the big one.
The nice thing about the Void Terror is you just saw an Aldor, so you're feeling like this might be the best time to do it.
Yeah, and it certainly seems strong because Shoop doesn't have a way to deal with it. Just going with his small minions.
Yeah, so he takes the gamble and juggle, and now his juggle dies to the abusive. Really hurts. He can also just Implosion. Oh, Bane of Doom even
Bane
better.
of,
Okay.
yeah, Bane of Doom seems nice.
See Mal'Ganis.
Oh,
That's
Illidan!
pretty good. That's pretty
Oh
good.
man, you are not prepared to face Illidan on turn 5. Seriously.
Yeah, this card. Okay, yeah, he's at 11 HP. Jesus. Oh man.
Wow.
Now the Illidan spawn is actually really weird because it
That's it.
happens when you play a card, but it actually happens before. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's
Nice.
it, hype. That's a
Yeah.
turn 6
I really
deal.
wanted to see some flames of Azzinoth. There's 2 flames of Azzinoth. I like it.
Shoop definitely disappointed. And
Wow.
Micropingu, even though he is on the hangover, he's just getting that Illidan in the face. And that was a very quick game.
Oh man, that was sick. I want to play that deck.
Man, Bane of Doom is so cool, right? It's a amazing card. Like you can get
Yeah.
something really bad, but
Yeah, but it didn't cost him much. He killed a knife juggler. Pretty cool.
get Illidan for free.
Yeah. Pretty
But there's
sick.
a lot of great demons anyway. I think there is more demons that are actually great for you than demons that are bad.
Yeah, there's a lot of them that just win you the game, and then there's a few that are bad. But you most likely killed something. You paid 5 mana, but you still killed something. So it's like, imagine you frostbolted it.
Yeah, but
It's
even if
almost
you
as
would
good as
get like a
Frostbolt, yeah.
Void Terror, just a vanilla free, that's still a
Yeah.
fine deal, right? Like for 5 mana, you kill the juggler and you get a free.
Yeah, it's
But
great. I like the
all
card a
right,
lot.
so we have a tie now, and so what do you think is going to happen next? We have Warlock done for Micropingu, Paladin Warrior versus Paladin Warlock.
Paladin. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it depends on that Warlock, right? Um, Handlock is better against both of those than Zoo. Zoo's gonna struggle against. Zoo should struggle against Paladin normally, right? It's a bad matchup, but not when that
Unless you get
happens.
another done on 5.
Yeah, so maybe Shoop can get some revenge and get an Illidan himself if he
Definitely.
plays that version of Zoo. Hopefully,
Or
maybe.
Mal'Ganis after
Yeah.
Implosion. Also, I heard it's pretty good.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage. That's 12 to the face, right? Something like that. Yeah.
That's for sure. All right, so maybe we will throw some more facts about our players. What else do we know about Shoop that we haven't told our viewers yet?
Oh man, Shoop is interesting. Okay, let's see. He has the world's cutest tree frog. I think we already mentioned that though.
Yeah.
Okay. A lot of these things look like lies with the tree frog, and there's the Harry Potter themed puzzle hunt. Okay, interesting.
And he is part of AI research discussion group in his spare time. So basically,
It's
okay,
just a
he's
hobby
not.
of his.
Yeah, it's kind of hobby, but Hearthstone is a hobby as well. But apparently, he wants to pursue Hearthstone like fully. He wants to become a full-time Hearthstone player and just drop software developer job he has. So if you're actually
Seems worth
hiring,
it. Yeah.
if you're hiring Shoop, I hope you will not like fire him away because he's still working for you guys, and he will pursue Hearthstone if he goes well. And he's basically doing really good here at this tournament right now versus Micropingu. And Micropingu himself, we are mentioning that he is kind of like a Forsen type of a guy. He loves Nefarian.
Yeah, we haven't seen it yet. Hopefully we see it in that warrior deck. So maybe he plays control warrior. We're not going to see it yet, though. We're going to see the warlock and the paladin.
All right. So game number 3, Paladin versus Handlock. A very interesting opening for Shoop. Zombie Chow into Master Fight of the Shredder.
Yeah, so great hand against Zoo, but not as good against Handlock. Now, he was the one playing double quartermaster. Is double quartermaster good versus Handlock? Something you want, right?
It's alright, but you want to play later. Like it's not. Sometimes you can just win if they lack the removal, but most of the time I value more a version with double equality, double consecration instead of the aggro one. So I think this particular version doesn't have much edge versus Handlock, and he doesn't know it's Handlock.
Yeah. We are seeing in Owl, but Owl standard, okay. But it's a good card to have here. Alright, so he sees the tap. There's an
Oh,
equality.
yeah, there's the first time we see equality actually, but it's a very good card there.
Yeah, there's no reason to coin the muster here, right? Yeah, you just save it.
You want to coin the Shredder, maybe? No, not really. You want to keep the coin for Dr. Boom.
Yeah, looks like he just plays on curve for now.
Oh, there is a Twilight Drake, so it will hurt. If
Oh, nice.
He's there. You do master here, and you're basically happy with this. The quartermaster. He is threatening the quartermaster, so he will, like, Shoop might be trying to do whatever he can to kill those dudes, and he can also top deck a quartermaster. That's why I think the Master for Battle is pretty good.
Yeah, definitely. I've seen those. I've seen that happen quite a few times where the paladin thinks he's lost and he's just like, all right, I'm just gonna play this muster, and then they top deck the quartermaster and get the kill off the top deck.
It happens, definitely. Let's evaluate Shoop's hand, though. He has the Twilight Drake, he has Belcher and double Shadow Flame, so he has a lot of removal. Also, that Ancient Watcher will be important on 6 with the set Shadow Flame. Mountain Giants. Like, looking at the Micropengu's hand as opposed to Shoop's, it seems like he has ways, he has means to counter this stuff. Like, he has Owl for the Drake, he has Equality for the Giant.
Okay. Yeah, but do you want to equality the giant this early? Don't you want to save it for later?
It will really depend on the board situation. Like, if you feel you're having an advantage, and oh wow, well, now he will not have to do it.
Okay, so he has all the answers, but can he, can he actually kill him? He has the equality to push through, but he doesn't actually have any damage like on the board. So is it going to be a slower game?
It might be. I mean, he has still a lot of damage. So right now, this turn, definitely an Owl. You can kill the Drake with the weapon. And do you even create a dude? Because then your board will be full. You will not be able to play, let's say, Pilot Shredder. Or even... but then again, your opponent has to play a minion.
Yeah. I guess now that you mentioned it, he does have a lot of damage on the board. Alright, so does he go all... Yeah, you definitely take that at least 15. Come on.
Yeah, for sure. And Quartermaster wins you the game if the board is not getting cleared. And for now, there is nothing to clear the board. 5 mana, not enough.
Swing with the Light's Justice, though. I guess it kind of makes sense because 14... No, it doesn't. Because you kind of want him to play both Moltons, and so he could just equality. And now he's going to get the Zombie Chow heal anyways.
That's true.
Alright, so it's just a Shredder turn, right? I'm not seeing anything cool you can do with equality.
Yeah, if you equality, what happens? You kill the Belcher with the weapon, and then you kill the 1/2 with the Owl, and deal what, like 5-6 points of damage?
Yeah, that's not happening. Coin Sylvanas doesn't do anything either, does it? Well, okay, he's gonna clear first. He decided he's not gonna do the equality play, so he's like, I'm gonna clear. Yeah, I don't think Coin Sylvanas does anything better than
the Shredder.
The Shredder.
Yeah, I like Shredder and Boom on 6.
Yeah, it's looking good.
Yeah, it's looking fine for Micropengu, even though Shoop has a lot of answers and he has the Giant. So Micropengu is the one putting up pressure here.
Alright, so I'll go with the big game hunter, but he's gonna get Watcher's Shadow Flint. Oh,
whoa.
Wait a minute.
Whoa, he had the burst. That's why he went for face with that True Silver weapon.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. And I was like, he's 4 or 5 short. How's he gonna kill him? Blessing of Kings.
Makes a lot of sense now.
Okay, cool. And yeah, he has the Blessing of Kings BGH combo for other matchups.
Interesting. Okay, but still, like, this is the BGH turn. There's nothing else you could do. And you still do up, just deal some damage. And you have equality for Molten Giants. At this point, I will even force the Molten Giants.
Technically, you have so many options, And like with the equality in the BGH, technically you could boom or Sylvanas here, and then just do one of those next turn. He goes with the BGH. All right, it's fine.
I would be afraid of Shadow Flame. If I just boom, I would be afraid that he just goes for face and Shadow Flames.
Yeah. Oh, cool. He gets the... Okay. He gets to... Oh, this is actually really good, because now he gets to dodge Watch Your Shadow Flame.
Yeah. Pretty nice play. And now he is also forcing Moltens. So either way, he is putting himself in a tricky spot. But there is Silence and Mortal Coil. So a simple Silence, Shadow Flame, Mortal Coil is going to clear the board. Or just maybe Ancient Watcher, Shadow Flame, yeah, same.
Yeah, I guess it is the same.
I think it's basically better to go with Watcher. You keep the owl for Tyrion. And Tyrion turn is getting closer. Oh, Aldor, look at that.
Aldor, right on time.
You can go Aldor Master even. Because you've seen Shadow Flame already.
Yeah, maybe he goes with the boom right now. Because he wants to hit a few things with the equality, right? But then the Aldor's good. But Aldor... You think that's an okay play? Aldor Muster? It seems a little weak right now.
Like, if you play Boom, you basically contest the Giant, but you're losing Boom, and you end up with nothing on board after that. And with Master and with Aldor, you get a free that's uncontested, and you get 3 minions where 2 are uncontested at this point. Maybe, what about like just Sylvanas?
I kind of like Sylvanas, but no, I think Aldor Muster is probably the way to go. Here's the boom. That was my play, but you talked me out of it. I don't like it anymore.
Well, Boom is probably fine as well. Like the difference between Aldor and Master and Boom is not that great. Did he attack face? Like, he didn't attack face?
No. Yeah, he's already at 9. Why didn't... Oh, because he only has 1.
So many
Wait, did he not swing? I think... Yeah, that's interesting.
I think he didn't attack, actually.
Yeah.
At this point, I would definitely attack. Like, this 1 point of damage could matter.
Yeah, plus he's must get a new weapon anyway soon.
Yeah. Alright, so here you possibly attack Molten Giant with the bomb to check what happens, and then...
You kind of want to spend your mana, but Sylvanas doesn't do anything. Except for put a 5/5 on the board.
If you are able to kill this anti-kill bot, you might actually play Sylvanas on board and do that. But then
okay, that makes sense.
Again.
So it's just basically just a 50-50 to hit the anti-kill bot. Just hit it for 1 is fine. And then yeah, I don't mind the Sylvanas there on an open board.
Yeah, it's fine. Like, people are stop playing Siphon Soul, or they play only one from time to time. But most of the lists, they don't run Siphon Soul. And if there is a Belcher, like whatever is being played, you are fine with it unless you get silenced. But then even if Sylvanas is getting silenced, that's 1 silence off, and your Tyrion is in a better shape. And it's still a 5/5 that contests most of the stuff. Oh, he hits the heal bot, so now definitely Sylvanas and dude.
Yeah, and I would say swing face, but he didn't last turn, so...
Well, he should go this turn at least.
It's holding on to it.
Yeah, very interesting. I hope he's not trying to bait Harrison Jones into being played.
Yeah. I don't know many handlocks running Harrison. I have seen it, though. It has been done.
Yeah, definitely.
Double Owl, so I think he's okay with the Sylvanas.
Yeah, but then what do you do? Because you're at 13. You have to imagine that if there is a True Silver, that's what, like... And you've seen Blessing of Kings also, so...
Yeah, sorry. Does he have a second Blessing of Kings? Does he have a Leroy Blessing of Kings? I think you just have to play the Owl Doctor Boom, right? You can't play around those things.
True.
You're 6 out of range from board.
Normally you would just taunt up, but like, you can't leave Sylvanas unattended with her with her powers. Is there anything better? Like, can you Shadow Flame somehow? Not really.
Yeah, so you gotta play do this. If Micropengu has the second Blessing of Kings, no.
No, he doesn't. But then he has the Aldor, and equality, I don't think it's time for equality yet. Definitely not. But Aldor is nice. You can
Yeah, I
go
like
for
Aldor.
face.
Do Belcher too? Belcher's pretty AoE resilient, so it's like not like you're overextending too much. But it would be kind of throwing your hand on the table.
Yeah, what do you
Terms of
think about
creatures.
attacking two bombs? Like, Sylvanas obviously getting face, but then you attack both bombs, one with the weapon as well. That was pretty good for Pingu.
I think yeah. Here, I think that it's better to hit the owl now. But yeah, the first one was fine.
Oh, he's going for the Chow again. Just trying to get a bit more bored. He hopes there is no AoE, basically, and with no AoE, Zombie Chow provides that 2 points of damage that might prove to be lethal. But then we see the Shadow Flame with Torsen. You can also silence the boom and then Shadow Flame. But again, Tyrion. You want to have silence for Tyrion.
Yeah, it's weird. I think I've seen Emperor Shadow Flame before. Yeah, he doesn't want to do it. Oh, it looks like he's doing that play.
Definitely attack Belcher first, yeah, to get that one to killed as well. Alright, double silence is out. Now if Micropengu gets Tyrion, oh, he gets True Silver. And this is awkward, like, you might want to get...
Oh, no, I see. You want to get the guys out for equality.
Yeah, but then again, you have double Quartermaster, so I think at this point you just have to
so you have to
hold
save
them.
it.
Yeah, especially after double Shadow Flame as well. You know that there might be one Hellfire. So yeah, this is weird. You just do the up True Silver face.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's all you can do. Okay, he's gonna build up the dudes.
Dude up. Close your eyes. Try to get that Quartermaster. Quartermaster top deck would be massive at this point. So Shoop is able
I think
to
that was the
kill.
play.
Yeah.
Setting himself up for a Quartermaster top deck. You got both. And he has taunts.
Yeah, it looks like Micropengu ran out of steam. Which is not surprising for the Paladin, actually.
Yeah, plus his deck's like a kind of going for the face, kind of like using cards like Blessing of Kings, which, you know, run you out of steam quickly. He's picking up all the damage, but just a little bit too late. Right, yeah, there's too many equality now. Okay, maybe it's not too late, but yeah, he has Argus and Belcher in hand, so it's going to be really hard to get those True Silver swings through.
Exactly. It might seem like it's not too late for Micropengu because he doesn't see the hand of Shoop, but even though he can clear this board easily, not even clear, just go face with the True Silver to get them 7. But then just looking at Shoop's hand, it's too much.
Yeah. Is there anything he can draw?
Tyrion might be interesting.
Tyrion
where you
will
get,
be really good, yeah.
Yeah, you get the Ashbringer, you are able to deal a bit of damage. What else? Like, Consecration will not do much after the next turn.
Yeah, oh man. He did say that every time he plays Nefarian, or was that? I have to double check.
Yeah, he loved Nefarian.
That was him? Okay.
He wins 100%. Oh, there's
so have the Nefarian sack pack out.
Oh, wow. So if he plays Nefarian in this Paladin, then there's Drax's play into Nefarian Sacrificial Pack. That's the thing. That's the way to win the game.
It's happening, maybe. No, that's the mini-bot.
Nah, I think he's playing like a standard.
Oh man.
Where's Tyrion? Where's Lay on Hands? Never got those cards. Do you think he actually cut Tyrion for Blessing of Kings?
It's very possible.
Really?
He said he had zero creativity though, and now we see things like Blessing of Kings in the deck.
That was kind of creative. I don't know, man. It's really tough. I don't think Micropengu is doing it. I'm rooting on Nefarian Sacrificial Pact, but that will be it.
Alright, we got one more turn so we can see that.
Alright, there is one condition already there. There is Jaraxxus. We just need the dragon. That's a second condition. And the third condition will be getting the pact to kill the demon. And for those...
It costs 0, right? So you can just do it on the same turn?
Yeah. It's not the far end.
You got one more turn.
Yeah, actually. So for the viewers who don't know what we are talking about, basically Nefarian is giving you 2 abilities, 2 spells from the opposing class. And Warlock has a card, Sacrificial Pact for 0. Sacrifice Demon and heal 4. And you can actually target opposing demon. Jaraxxus is a demon, so you can target Jaraxxus as the hero and basically win. Just kill opposing hero, heal yourself for 4, and win the game.
It's a pretty sick combo.
Yeah. Alright, so he's setting some kind of a board. Actually, after that Sludge Belcher, it doesn't look that terrible, but still, over
yeah, we're
time...
gonna see a Twilight Drake, Hero Power, Argus, though.
Yeah, super great turn. Taunt Wall. Even if he draws into... Let's say he draws into Lay on Hands, and from Lay on Hands, he gets Equality Consecrate.
Equality, yeah.
Yeah, like Equality on the turn. Actually, yeah. That'd be good. A 4-4. Not really much. I'm used to seeing Twilight Drake being like a 4-8.
Yeah, it's a 5-5.
Is Aldor buying him one more turn, or is it over?
Yeah, because he can Aldor the 7-7, but he still has to get through it anyways if he wants to win, so it doesn't really do anything for him.
I think if he Aldors the 7-7 and attacks the 1-7 with a True Silver, even with the Hellfire, Shoop will be 1 damage of lethal. Let's count it. But that's like super weird.
Yeah, because there's still the damage on the board from the... There's the one, yeah. I think he is lethal.
Yeah, it's lethal with Hellfire.
Yeah.
Okay. No way. Alright, so Micropengu is looking at a dire situation. He doesn't know about the Hellfire, but it seems that it's over. No Nefarian for him, at least, this game. Hopefully he is running one in his warrior deck. He promised in the player interview, he said Nefarian is his best card. The best card overall, whenever he draws it, he wins.
Reporting for duty.
Alright. So he Aldor the 5-5, yeah.
He's dead on board.
Yeah. That's okay.
Alright.
Yeah, he said he gets saltier than Rainhead, so he should be pretty upset right now, but he looks like he's pretty cool and calm on the webcam.
Yeah, it's basically haven't moved. An ultimate poker face.
Alright, so now we have, what was it? A Paladin. Paladin has to beat Shoop's Paladin? Yeah,
yes.
It's going to be a Paladin versus Paladin, and one of them has Blessing of Kings, which actually doesn't seem that bad for the mirror matchup. Like, normally you want to be the slower Paladin, but Blessing of Kings seems like it'd be pretty good, because Paladins are kind of leaving creatures up here and there.
Yeah, definitely. But then again, there is Aldor, so... And we haven't seen much of Shoop's Paladin. We've seen Azure Drake being one of the, let's say, non-standard cards, so I still hope this is the Dragon Paladin.
So it should be slower and more control-y, but then at the same time that opens you up to maybe losing to Burst. But Micropengu's been drawing double True Silver every game. I feel like his Burst is going to run out and he's just going to draw nothing this game.
Like, both of his Paladin games were pretty similar. He's playing mid-range Paladin with some additional burst, but he can't get there. Like, he is leaving his opponent at, what, like 7 points of health and never getting through. So maybe we'll see Tyrion this time. Is he really playing Tyrion or not?
He might have cut like the top end of the curve, like you mentioned. No Lay on Hands, no Tyrion, because we haven't seen any of that. If he's playing like bursty cards, it makes sense. He might even be playing more bursty cards. The way he's playing is like, yeah, okay, Blessing Kings, but maybe he has even more. Maybe Leroy. Or would you play Arcane Golem? Blessing of Kings might be more reasonable.
You might be, yeah. Like one charge minion, definitely. That's 8 points of damage out of nowhere. That's pretty
Yeah.
good. I'm
Maybe-
surprised by one thing, Hyped, because we mentioned that Shoop has... He owns the cutest tree frog, and he's not playing Shaman. I'm pretty
and he's not
disappointed.
showing it on stream either, so that's upsetting.
Yeah.
Should be in the background for sure.
All right. Okay, so we're almost ready for the next game. If Shoop wins with his Paladin, he is through to the final. And in the final, he will be competing for 10 Hearthstone World Championship points and $125. And it's just the final of the open qualifier, which means that he didn't have to pay anything to get here. He just had to play really well. And you guys can also play like Shoop, like Micropengu. Just watch for those open qualifiers at liquidharp.com. And the game's ready. Paladin versus... What is the deck? Is it Paladin,
Paladin.
or...
Yeah.
Right.
Oh man. So we were saying how Shoop had the slower deck, and that should win in the long run. But he might not be able to keep up. But with the double Nash Juggler, I think he'll have no problem. I mean, he does have the mini bot, but it's okay.
Yeah, that's still a pretty sick start for the Paladin.
Yeah.
If he picks up Master for Battle, that would be amazing. Interesting. Wow.
Okay, one of them's
Blessing,
gonna live.
Blessing of Kings for Shoop, Hype. I guess we are
Wait.
behind a metagame.
Are we-
It's a
Yeah, so they both have it, or am I?
Yeah, they both have it.
confused?
I guess we need to
Alright.
revise our Paladin decks. It's the new standard.
Wait, and oh man, yeah, that's interesting. So he plays Azure Drake and Blessing of Kings. That seems crazy.
I want to see more of this list. Unfortunately, we haven't seen much because of Illidan and being not prepared on turn 5, but he might be prepared now.
Reporting for duty.
He missed the knife. Was that... Oh, Harrison Jones! Wait, have we seen Harrison Jones before?
In Paladin, not yet. No, because we were watching the last game, and I wasn't even. I was like, he plays 2 Quartermaster. There's no way he has a Harrison in there. Or else I was gonna mention it for Jiraxis, but I was like, nah, he plays 2 Quartermaster. It's not in there. Wait. So he plays 2 Quartermaster, 2 Sludge Belcher, Harrison Jones. I
Yeah.
think you're right. He doesn't have Tyrion or Leon Hands. There's no way, right? If you're playing all those 5 drops.
He might still have Tyrion, but if I
Okay,
see
Tyrion, yeah,
Harrison
probably.
Jones, he might not be having Leon Hands. Because it's like a draw for draw.
Yeah.
But then we haven't seen Tyrion, so it's entirely possible he's not running one.
Yeah, no, it makes sense that you keep the Tyrion. You drop the Land Hands first. Makes more sense.
Alright, so
The
here...
Harrison's going to be
pretty
huge
good
in the mirror,
Belcher.
though.
What's up?
The Harrison's going to be pretty big in this mirror.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Do you prefer getting, when it's this point in the game, would you rather have the 3 charges off the Lights Justice or the 1 charge off the True Silver for
It
Harrison?
depends on the board state. Like if I feel I'm getting a lot of tempo by playing Harrison and Teacher Silver, I'm definitely going for it. If I feel like I'm lacking on cards and I still feel good about my board, I might keep it and just wait for the Lights Justice.
Okay, interesting.
But it really depends like what your opponent will do. So sometimes you are just forced to play Harrison anyway.
Okay, just throwing more Sludge Belchers into this complicated board. I like it. They're pretty, resilient to the AoE clears, so you're not too worried. Are we going to see a pretty sick Blessing of Kings here, though? So Blessing of Kings adds 4. So both those targets will be in BGH range if Blessing of Kings is 1. Kind of a liability.
Yeah, it is. And are you expecting silence as well? Like Blessing of Kings would be much better on a dude. Oh, now with a True Silver, does it open any options for him? True Silver in general being really good, but then again there is that Harrison.
I was hoping he would go for maybe the Blessing of Kings because he could consecrate the BGH, but I guess he can't. They both been doing that. I thought consecrate was like something you saved later for combos. Like equality is one, but maybe just combo with something else on a better turn. But they both seem to be kind of like I want to get this Consecrate on my hand. I want to combo my other 4-drops like True Silver and Blessing of Kings, it seems. Like, it seems like they both... Like, we were saying they could True Silver here, but they both, like, chose to get rid of the Consecrate and True Silver later. Seems like a theme.
I think there are two schools of playing the Paladin mirror. One of them is what they do right now, which is just trying to get tempo and kill your opponent before he can stabilize, before he can go to Tyrion turns. And the other would be just waiting and trying to get to fatigue and have those key cards in those key moments. Like, if Consecration's out, you know that you can just Master and Quartermaster for the win, because there is nothing that's going to clear it. That's one of the valid strategies as well, but here the guys are mostly just using the cards and tempo.
Big bomb dodge there for Shoop. Even though he took 4, he's really happy that it didn't hit any of his very vulnerable creatures.
Alright, so now there is this True Silver. You might go for Harrison Jones, but what does it do to you?
Let me think.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you look at all your other plays, none of them are good, right? Sylvanas is... So it's either Sylvanas or Harrison, pretty much. Or Hero Power Quartermaster? Okay, I guess he has 3 options. But it looks like it's not a good Sylvanas board. But maybe it's the best you're going to get. Maybe you need to Sylvanas or else you'll fall behind.
I like Sylvanas actually, because of the Flame Tongue Totem. It's not like Flame Tongue Totem is going to attack into you, so Sylvanas is going to get some value at least. Or it might force your opponent to just go face. So he can't deal with Sylvanas and he goes face, but then again, you should be able to deal, to kill your Sylvanas easily and steal stuff.
But yeah, it's like you were saying, he's like, I don't really need to Harrison this. Normally it'd be like a Snap Harrison, but he's like, I'll just wait for the muster or something. Or a better turn. It's interesting.
How much burst is there? Like, even if you go for Harrison now, that's 8 points of damage with Blessing of Kings, that's 12. Not there yet.
Yeah, quite a while. And he's got the heal bot too, so he's good.
Wow, the Zombie Chow's being so bad in most of the games. But then again, Zombie Chow is an amazing card. Oh, and the second True Silver after Harrison. Pretty good pickup.
Oh yeah, that's amazing. And that Owl is going to shut down Sylvanas whenever it comes out. So it's actually looking really bad for Micropengu, despite getting a Harrison on True Silver.
Also nice. Oh wow, look at that Owl. So Dr. Boom might be a 7/7 again.
Dr. Moon might be, yeah. But if you, oh man. So Shoop's got the slower deck with the Lay on Hands and the Azure Drakes, and yet he's still ahead on tempo. So I don't know how Micro...
Double Juggler start. So
Yeah. So Micropengu, his cards are going to be lower quality on average. We're assuming he's cut the high end of his deck. So I think he needs to get the Consecration to pair with the equality, right, to get back in this game?
That's true, yeah. He needs a big clear here.
Or maybe just some musters to go with the Quartermasters.
Can he just equality this turn? Actually,
Just
if he uses equality now, he can attack the 3/2 with the 1/1. Then he can heal the Flame Tongue with Dr. Boom, or even like basically kill the Twilight Drake with Dr. Boom, and then True Silver the Flame Tongue. And the board is not that scary anymore. It's just a Zombie Chow and a 1/1, and Zombie Chow is going to heal you eventually.
Looks like he's going for that. No. He's going to go for the, make the Dr. Boom 7/7 again. So he kills the Flame Tongue, right? Or does he go face? If I know Micropengu...
I think I like the equality play much better. This board had a lot of equality value, and it's not that...
Yeah, and now you lose to Tyrion, which he has.
Put your faith in the light.
Yeah. Has big risk by Micropengu.
That was the turn that might have cost him the game, actually. He would have that Owl, and...
Yeah, that was huge. Okay, can you...
I have no time for games.
Okay, Sylvanas is his best hope, but we do see the Owl in the opposing hand. Actually, how much damage is that? Is that lethal from Shoop on the other side?
Wow, what do you think about this? Like,
12 plus 8? That's lethal. Yeah, no, it's lethal, though.
Alright. But still, like, Micropengu kind of got distracted, I think. He played Juggler last as well. All right, so Shoop has it. He has lethal, and he's going to take the series versus Micropengu, advancing to the finals of our EU qualifier. And the winner of the whole qualifier will get invited to our feature tournament with 8 players, and obviously get the prize, which is 10 GEICO points, 10 Hearthstone World Championship points, and $125. But after this match, we're going to jump into the third place match, which will be Micropengu versus Zaros. But what do you think about the match overall, Hyped?
Oh man, we were kind of confused by Micropengu's plays because we didn't know his deck and we didn't know how much damage he had. But really unfortunate at the very end that his fast Paladin deck, I would say, got outpaced by the slow Paladin deck. And then also, yeah, that he might actually be, he said he salted in Reynad. He might actually be tilted right now because he missed that knife juggle, which could have hit the zombie chow, which would have made him live, but you know, he probably still would have been behind, so it's not a big deal. Just like unfortunate how the other guy got the really fast start with the double juggler.
All right, that's a pretty good analysis of the match. And as I said, next we're going to see Zaros versus Micropengu, but now we're going to go into short break. Don't go anywhere. After we return, more Hearthstone action.